Nothing. Just go on.
And here is your host of Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk, the shitheads, the King Striker, Main Event Jey, and the Freak from Q Creek.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. I am your host, the King Striker. You already know who I am. We got Main Event Jey up to my right at the top. And where the hell is Reese? Where's the Freak from Q Creek?
I heard something about a number 3. I'm not sure.
Wow, he's MIA. Well, when he comes on, we'll bring him on. But anyway, guys, welcome to Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. And we're going to be getting into it. Controversial. Ruffle some feathers. We're going to be talking about many things.
Many things.
Many things. But real quick, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give a shout out to Sports Survival. They are a website that you can find them at www.sportssurvival.com, and it is all sports. The guy that runs it, his name is JT. Spoke with him the other day when I posted about a free advertising on our podcast, and he's the only one. He's the only one that bit. So there you go, Sports Survival. They are giving away a Hines Ward autographed jersey from Batman the movie Dark Knight.
Oh.
So make sure you go onto their website and see what you need to do to enter into that for that jersey. And they also had me write a article up about my top 10 favorite wrestlers of all time. And you can also see that article on the website. So, hi, Paul. Thanks for tuning in. I don't see Reese. He was there. He's not there now.
All right. Well, maybe he had an issue.
I'm not quite sure what the heck's going on, but when he comes on, we'll get it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. As you can see, we have we kind of rebranded. We have a new logo, a new intro. We got all kinds of new stuff. So, but Jay, what do you think of the rebrand? As you take a drink of apple juice.
So this is thanks to the fine folks at Anheuser-Busch for their Budweiser NA. In my Macho Man Randy Savage cup, by the way.
Dude, I got the same cup. I got it from Spencer's.
That's where I got mine.
Yeah. It's actually my cat litter cup right now.
How dare you?
Sorry, guy. But Jay, what do you think about the new rebrand?
I like the fact that we're rebranding. Because everything needs to change, you know.
Absolutely.
So I have a few questions though. Who started this podcast?
I believe that was you and I.
Correct. Yeah, you and I started it, and then Reese came along, and thankfully he did. We welcomed him with open arms, and he was a great addition to the podcast. But
with arms wide open.
yeah, thank you very much. Uh,
Arms wide open.
so what was that band? Stop me. What was that band?
Creed,
Creed. Yeah, they suck. Um,
watch your whore mouth.
you all right? You ain't gotta get hot. Uh, so with the rebranding, um, I see that there was a crown put on top of the logo. Yeah. Uh, I'm not sure why. Is this now just your podcast?
Well, I tell you what. So the
Because
the logo.
if I that let me finish because I'm gonna get pissed.
Well, you asked me a question. I was going to answer. Now you want me to let you finish.
Yes, let me finish. We started this together, and there were some snafus, and we argued a little bit, but we got back together. You and I have always been a couple that broke up and made up. Um, but now you're just rebranding shit and not including anybody else. I don't see anything including me in that rebranding. I don't see anything including Reese in that rebranding. So now it's just Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk with a fucking crown on it.
Can I speak now?
Floor is yours, my guy.
All right. Well, I appreciate your thoughts and concerns, but yes, this is our podcast. I agree with you,
Is it?
but it is. Let me finish. So, um, you know, when you guys are half the man that I am when it comes to this podcast, then I will put you on the logo. But until then, you are half the man that I am when it comes to this podcast. I'm the
And
one
I
that is hush. I'm the one that is posting. I'm the one that's making videos. When you step up, I may not be the smartest. I may have half the brain that you have, but yes, I rebranded it. And if I want to put a crown on shit, I'm going to put a crown on shit because I tell you what, main event Jay, don't turn around. Don't turn your back on me. I am. I put more effort into this podcast than I put into anything ever before. So until then, if a king's crown's going to be on top, it's going to be on top.
all right. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, Brick.
so don't go to Reese and backstab talking to me about me behind my back about this logo. I am the king. I will always be the king.
You know what? Typical striker.
Typical. Typical. But anyway, can we get on to the show? These wonderful people in Pro Wrestling Stream Talk Land are waiting to hear what we got to talk about.
Please, let's continue. I got better shit to do. Let's go.
Paul, thanks for tuning in. Thank you so much. Love it. All right. Go ahead and drop those comments, questions, whatever you got for us. We will get to them as fast as we can. And
I'm sorry.
um,
You welcome Paul on, and he said, "What's up, bitches?" I don't care for that.
well, that's Paul.
Okay.
He may have a concussion or two. I'm not real sure.
Can I get my OnlyFans sponsored? No.
No, uh, I've seen you. You gave me a free subscription. I seen it. I had to block it. It's pretty nasty.
I declined it actually because I saw what was gonna happen. I got right out of there. I'm not looking for that. There were
I still don't know what's going on with Reese.
well, he may have an issue, and that's okay. We can get on to getting on.
Keep on keeping on, baby. But
There
anyway,
you go.
well, I tell you what, Jay. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. We're not talking about Phil. All right.
Well, Joss is downstairs. He's not really in the room, but go ahead. Go ahead.
You mean Jeffrey Dogger?
Jeffrey Dogger. Yeah. I'm so sick and tired of this, but that's all right. The final Joss. Go ahead, bud. That's another conversation for another time.
That's funny. Um, he
Get
said he
off
has a scapegoat.
OnlyFans. Get off OnlyFans, and let's continue with the show, please.
Well,
I'm
Reese said
begging.
I got my finger over the camera. Well, take your finger off the camera and come on. We're waiting for you, numbnuts.
I'd rather not see that finger because I have a feeling I know what he did with it. I hope he cleaned it off. Quite frankly.
All right, he's all right. He said you took my screen off. Well, now you're back on, Reese. I'm not sure what he's doing.
This is highly unprofessional.
Reese, go to the link that I sent you and redo it. I don't know what else to tell you, guy. I, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, all
I don't.
right. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. Uh Jey Uso got beat Monday night by the ring general Gunther. And ladies and gentlemen, you can hashtag this. Jey Uso main event got DE-YEETED. Hashtag DE-YEETED.
Uh,
Jay, how do you feel about that?
I I don't understand it. I mean, I'm a Gunther fan. Um, I don't know why they would put the belt on Jay and then take it off of him, but you and I talked about it previously. Uh,
Can you hear
they
me?
Yeah, but we can't see you.
Yeah.
You took my you took the thing off.
No,
Unless I
I
had my
didn't.
unless I had my finger over the camera for too long and it just automatically did it.
Well, get out and get back in.
I
Jesus Christ!
did.
I don't know what to tell you, guy.
We'll see you next week.
Hold on. I'll be back. Let me restart.
Uh,
My God, that kid out of control.
Jesus. Anyway, um, Jay Uso doesn't need a belt. He's over. Um, but I don't know why they would put it on him just to take it off him that quickly. I don't know.
Right.
Yeet is code. I wipe back the front.
Wow.
Paul, come on, guy. Keep it.
Now, there's always that one guy.
Yeah. Well,
So, um, you know, does Jey Uso really deserve a belt?
uh, in my opinion, are you asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Why?
Why not?
There's better wrestlers. There's better. God, there's so many better wrestlers than Jey Uso.
Name 3 right now.
Right now, Braun Breaker, 1. Gunther too, which but he's already got the
Okay,
belt.
take Gunther out.
Okay, Killer Cross I feel is better,
Okay.
and yes, Paul, I think Jimmy Uso is better than Jey Uso.
No, come on.
I think Big Jim is definitely bigger. I think so. Big Jim's definitely better than Jay. I think.
Okay,
You know,
I can't argue. Um, oh boy, I don't know. I don't know if that I would. I don't know that I would say Jimmy Uso. Braun Breaker, I would. Well, we'll get into that later. But I thought Jay deserved a shot. Um,
he did. He deserved it.
I don't think they gave him enough time.
Okay.
But he's over, regardless of the belt.
Well, just because you're over doesn't mean you deserve a belt.
No, you're right. You're exactly right.
So I tell you what, I'm over like Grover, and I don't have a belt.
Not one that would fit you.
Yes. Uh,
I'm
how
sorry.
that's all right. I'll let you have that one.
Okay. That's it.
How do you feel? You know this next one really rubs my ass. It chaps it.
Oh,
The Truth Killings comes on Monday night. Returns at Money in the Bank. Comes on Monday night on Raw and cuts his dreadlocks. We don't need that trash on Monday Night Raw.
you are absolutely 100% incorrect.
Nope,
If
trash,
if it no bullshit.
trash,
If you didn't see Ron Killings in NWA TNA when he became NWA champion,
trash.
but I don't know why you say that.
He's trash.
Why?
He's no good. No good guy.
What do you mean he's no good?
He's no good. He's no good.
By what level are you talking about? Why is he no good?
Where do you want me to start? A to Z. He's horrible. Can't wrestle. Horrible mic skills.
What?
He's not entertaining. The only thing he can do. The only thing he can do good is sing and or rap. And I tell you what, no, no, sorry.
You
Why?
obviously have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
I don't. I know. I
No,
know
you just meant no.
absolutely.
Oh, no, I want somebody to screen cap that because I said you don't have any idea what you're talking about. You said I don't. Exactly.
Ah,
Please, somebody
that's
grab that.
that's because all you marks think that I don't. I call it like I see it. He's trash.
Who the hell are you calling him? He's not trash.
He's trash. You know, horrible. He's like that trash that sits in the fucking garbage bin for a week until it gets picked up again. It's hot trash.
You have no basis.
I said what I said, and I stand behind what I said.
You have you have nothing to base it on though.
What? All right. I want you to tell me three things. What has he done for the WWE? Tell me.
Just right off the top of my head, there was a groundswell of people pissed off whether it was a work or not that he got let go and they brought him back. The
That's right.
locker room.
You all got worked. That's right. You all got fucking
No,
worked.
that wasn't it. No. And
Yep.
the locker and okay, so they worked the entire locker room?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe you're right. Maybe you have an end to Mr. Levesque and and that's okay.
Don't you know I'm always right?
Uh, over the years, I've learned that. Yeah.
What?
What the fuck?
Holy my goodness, ladies and gentlemen! Let me give this introduction. This is the freak from Q Creek, Jay. He is the DMD of Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. Do you know why?
Because he
Because
pulls bitches.
he pulls bitches like no one else. Welcome to the show, freak from Q Creek.
That's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
What are you wearing? Tell the masses of what you are wearing right now.
So I have a
Look straight ahead. That's where the camera's at, guy. I know you can't see out them glasses, but look straight ahead.
I have a bi-monthly subscription to Pro Wrestling Tees in that box
You're
crate.
by what?
Bi-monthly.
Oh.
And the latest box I got was an
You get a lot of boxes, apparently.
Outrunners bandana and the Outrunners glasses, which I cannot see shit out of.
We can see that. We can tell. Reese, did you like my new intro for you?
Yeah, it was good. It's good. I like it. Good job.
You pull bitches, boy. You're the DMD of PWE Talk.
And the glasses coincide with what's going to be talked about later.
And what's the glasses?
Truth and Turbo.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Hey, sorry that this is bad. Larry, take me off for a second.
All right. So Reese, well, I'll catch you up real quick. We talked about Jey Uso being DE-YEETED Monday night from Gunther, and we just talked about Ron the Truth Killings being straight up trash. Do you have thoughts on those two topics?
I guess it makes sense for Jay getting his ass kicked during the tag team match at Money in the Bank, and then I guess that coincided with getting his ass beat Monday night. I personally didn't find Jay amusing as champion. I guess he brings on the younger audience, which I guess that's what WWE's looking for. So I'm glad that Gunther's a champion again. He's more
believable.
He's more believable as a champion.
I agree.
Than someone that just yeets around.
Yes. And how many people out there are crying about Jay losing the belt? I bet you I know one person that's crying. I bet you I know one person that's crying.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess you gotta look at it from a business standpoint. I mean, I guess he is over with the younger crowd. But
and how do you feel about the Ron the Truth Killings?
That was.
Did you get work too?
That was a swerve. I liked it. I had told you in a message, like I hope he gets a decent run for his last hoorah, so to speak.
Reese, he is trash. Do you realize
he's a comedy act, yeah, but at the same
trash.
time, he's not going to put on 5-star matches. Obviously,
no, he can't even put together a 1-star match. He's horrible, Reese.
Yeah, maybe we'll actually get to see him wrestle. But that was a nice ending to the tag match, and surprised that he cut off his trademark dreads.
Yeah, well, you know what? He should have cut a lot more off. How about his vocal cords? Cut your fucking vocal cords.
What's up?
Oh, speaking of the little crybaby, look who it might be. It might be Kel-El. Jay is definitely more than just a guy who just yeets around. What does he do, Kal-El? Please tell me. What does he do more than comes through the curtain, pre-staged, with his little kid coming down from the crowd? Come on, man. We will see if Larry ignores my YouTube comments too. I don't ignore nothing, bro. I don't ignore nothing. Again, the guy is over 50. How do you expect the greatest matches of all time from a guy who's 50 when CM Punk, who's younger than Truth, gets hurt every match? CM Punk is business, baby. He is money. Our Truth, I turned that shit right off Monday night when he came on my TV. Turned it right off. Welcome
But
back, Jay. We're still talking.
can I talk about CM Punk for a second?
What?
So a guy that had a problem with anybody that did a show in Saudi Arabia is now gonna do a show in Saudi Arabia. Uh,
Hypocrite.
is that hypocritical?
That's for business.
Oh,
That's for
really?
business.
Oh, really?
That's what I said. Yep.
Okay.
And we'll move right on. We're going to move right on to this subject. Next up,
You
Cena versus CM Punk.
motherfucker! You know
And,
what?
and Saudi, let me talk. Let me talk.
Yeah, well, let
Saudi
you talk.
Arabia, Night of
You
Champions.
took over this whole entire goddamn podcast.
All right. We'll let him calm down. We'll let him calm down.
That reminds me of Around the Horn.
Yes. Oh shit! Unmute. How do I? Oh shit! How do I unmute him now? Oh, there we go. Jay, can you say something?
He's muted. Did he
Shit! How
mute?
do I unmute him?
Did you mute your mic, Jay, or?
There we go. Are you done going on a tirade?
Are you done being an asshole? Are you done being a tyrant?
Let me finish. Well, no. How do you guys feel about Cena and Punk over Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, I gotta agree with Jay. I was gonna bring that point up too. He had that post about blood money in Saudi Arabia, and now he's probably main eventing Night of Champions.
You're damn right he's main eventing Night of Champions. Who the fuck else would? Jey Uso? Nope. Run the Truth Killings? Nope. It's going to be Cena and Best in the World.
Yeah. Go suck a blood money covered dick.
Whoa! Easy guy.
That's what Punk said to Miz.
Yeah.
Punk said some stuff that in the tweet for people going to Saudi Arabia. He should do those things now.
Yep.
My Atlanta. Jay, I'm going to be honest with you. You go in another tirade like that, I'm going to have to mute you.
I don't give a good goddamn.
So, do you think Cena leaves Saudi still champion, or do you think we get CM Punk as champ?
I think Cena finishes out the year as champ.
Yeah. Reese?
Yeah, I gotta agree with that.
And I hope Punk wears long boys.
Maybe he retires as a champion because he keeps saying about he's the last real champion. So his last date is up. He just takes the belt, and then the next night on Raw or whatever, they introduce a new belt.
um, like I said, yins all got worked.
Wait a minute. What? Whoa,
Again,
whoa, whoa. Hold on. How did we get
I'm
back?
still got.
How did we get back to getting work? We were talking about Punk, and then
I know,
you want to go back.
and I'm still
Your
stewing. I'm still stewing. I'm still stewing about Run of Truth killing. Sorry.
your love for Punk is unhealthy.
Lots
I
of
don't.
things are unhealthy.
I don't think he really loves him, because if he truly loved him, he'd be number one on his list, not number two.
Oh,
Good point. Good point. But it's the truth. It's the
Screw him.
truth.
Screw Hogan.
No,
Yeah.
if
yeah.
it wasn't
Fuck
for
Hogan.
Hogan, wrestling wouldn't be what it is today. But anyway,
See, that's proof that I read your shit.
that's right. I know
That
you did.
that should deserve a little speckle on the logo.
As a wise man once said, Larry's eye for talent is blind.
Oh my god.
Wait, so Reese, you actually read a article and you want to be put on the logo?
Yeah, because unlike you, I can read.
Meanwhile, shit. Get the hell out of here. Looking like goddamn Pee Wee Herman with that fucking bandana on, and you want to sit there and talk about people that can't read.
You're just mad because it can fit around my head, not your big ass head.
Well, I mean, what do you expect? I mean, you ordered the smaller package of the loot crate because you're cheap ass.
Nope. Listen, all this, you, we all need to stop this belittling. Okay,
There's no room for belittling anywhere.
this
How
belittling
dare any of you sons of bitches
is getting out of hand.
belittle anybody?
This is getting out of hand.
That's it. It very much is. But oh well, you move on.
I've had enough.
As Joe Dirte once said, keep on keeping on, baby.
Joe Dirte? Is that what you said?
Joe Dirte.
Oh, you put a little Spanglish on the end of it. All right.
I did put a little Spanglish.
All right.
So Reese, since
that fucking lips couldn't fight over those teeth.
Reese, since you're back, we'll go ahead and go to your segment. You wanted to talk about Money in the Bank, so the floor is yours.
All right. So, Money in the Bank was Saturday. Jay, did you end up watching it or?
Yeah, I caught most of it. Yeah.
Okay. What? So the first match was the women's Money in the Bank. You had Stephanie Vaquay.
Vaquay, yeah. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nikki Bella. Yeah.
Roxanne Perez, Rhea Ripley, Julia, and Alexa Bliss. What did you think of that match?
I thought it was a good match. And considering who was in there, I thought Naomi was the right choice.
Oh yeah, and Naomi.
She's had a hell of a run as a heel, but I don't necessarily know that she's a heel. Because well, I mean, did they not rip off AEW with the home invasion or shit?
I mean, both companies rip each other off.
Kinda, yeah. But I thought Naomi's on fire right now.
Yeah, I think the right person won.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I was hoping for Stephanie to win, but I decided to go with Naomi. Now she hit. I think the highlight of the match. Now, just we're all guys here, but when Stephanie does that double kiss or the devil's kiss,
Whew.
Chucky Ducky, quack
she
quack.
hit Rio with that devil's kiss on the ladder.
Uh, yeah.
As Booker T would say, ah, ah, ah.
Yeah.
He would have had, not to backtrack here, he'd have had a field day if he was calling Worlds Collide. Because
Oh yeah.
Vakir and Lola Vice hit that double devil's kiss. Whew.
Well,
My God,
I just
there would have been Diddy juice everywhere.
yeah. I'll just say right now, I'm not. Uh, yeah. I'll just say, um, Rhea was my favorite. Now I think maybe Lola Vice took over that spot. Woof.
Yeah. There was another cool moment. They had ladders diagonally in the ring, and then uh, Bliss and I think Roxanne hit dual code reds
Yeah.
on top of the ladders. That was pretty good. It was it was a back and forth match. It wasn't. I mean, it was a great opener.
It sure was.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Definitely got the crowd into it.
Yep.
And you got to give props to Vakir because that was her third match in 24 hours.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because she did. Yeah, you're right. Yep.
And
Yeah.
SmackDown Worlds Collide and that. So
Yeah.
then the next match was this was made during Worlds Collide. Octagon Jr. was involved in a match on Worlds Collide. Then after the match was over, uh, Dom and Liv were sitting ringside, and Dom had to add his 2 cents in, and he challenged Octagon Jr. to championship match there at Money in the Bank.
That was a quick match.
Yeah, it was a quick match. I noticed. Now I'm not a professional, but it looked like Octagon when he went to do that corkscrew moonsault. He landed on Dom wrong. Like he was
Mm,
supposed to land on his stomach. He landed on his side, and it looked like it hurt. So
I think he may have been. I mean, that was his first WWE showcase. I think
yeah,
maybe he was maybe a little nervous. I mean, the guy's been in business for years, and again, like you said, we're not professionals. We don't know,
yeah.
but that may have been nerves because the guy's an awesome performer. Otherwise,
Oh yeah. Uh, then you had this is probably my least favorite match of the night. You had Lyra versus Becky for Women's
Oh,
Intercontinental.
yeah.
I wish we didn't even have to talk about this. I can't stand Lyra. Can
Really,
we just
really,
move
Larry?
on? Yeah, can we just move on?
Well, no.
Uh,
Hold on a second. Why? I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just asking why.
She is terrible.
do you think
Like,
it's the bird gimmick
who?
with Lyra?
No. I just think she's a terrible wrestler.
Mm.
I mean, she doesn't even look like a wrestler to me. She's just terrible. Like, it looks like she belongs in a grocery store working up in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. That's
Would you stop?
Damn.
I'm just saying. Or handing out hot chocolate for Groundhog Phil. I mean, that's where she belongs.
Oh boy. Okay. All
Terrible.
right. Fair enough.
She does need to possibly change up her wardrobe because that's it. That's like the second or third time that she's had a malfunction. That this
I
one was
think I
the
mentioned that to
closest.
Jay.
Yeah.
Yep. I think I
Maybe
mentioned that to you, Jay.
Yeah. You did. You did.
maybe she needs to like double or triple knot that or something here.
Yeah. or just fucking quit wrestling. Period.
No, I don't know that. She's okay, but I get what you're saying.
She
Yeah, she's
better
okay.
than Zoe Stark or Shayna Baszler or
I was a Shayna Baszler fan.
she's just
maybe better than Shayna Baszler. I'll take that. Maybe just by like a millimeter, not much. Who was the other one?
Zoe Stark.
No, Zoe Zoe Stark was pretty dang good, I thought, until she got injured.
Until she blew her other knee out. Yeah.
Yeah,
But Becky got the win, so that's probably going to carry that feud to SummerSlam, I guess.
Carlos says Larry doesn't think she looks like a wrestler because she's not Cora Jade. Yeah, she's definitely no Cora Jade.
Oof.
LL, I will agree with that.
So
Carol, you
how
might
is that
see,
subscription?
I don't know. Carol, you might see Valkyrie up at Walmart when you go to get wrestling figgies at Walmart's. She might be in the express lane checking you out here soon.
Jesus Christ.
Or she might come to Johnstown and go to the basket of market and be a stock girl.
The basket of market.
The market basket. The basket of market. All right, Reese. Good. Next.
Next, you had the men's Money in the Bank. That was a lot to unpack there.
That's a lot
Rollins
of unpacking the meat.
Rollins got the briefcase for his two-time briefcase winner.
Oh, hang on. And I gotta shout this out. The biggest Seth Rollins fan in the world is Slammin' Sammy. And my gosh, let me tell you, every time he gets a win, Sammy lets me know about it. Sammy, he's still not comparable to CM Punk. Just remember that.
Oh.
All right, sorry, Reese.
So, one of the highlights here, where you had LA Knight was climbing the ladder.
Yeah.
Rollins calls out Dangerous Alliance 2.0. They come out.
Love it, by the way.
Ruffle up LA Knight and everybody else. And here come Fatu and Jeff Cobb. I don't what's his name? JC Mateo.
Yeah.
They come out and they did a little stare off there. I like that. That was pretty cool. Well then, they brawled, and then ring's empty. They get or Fatu grabs. I didn't understand this part. Fatu was picked this ladder, and Sailor didn't like it. Sailor grabbed that ladder, and just back and forth. And then Sailor started climbing up the ladder, and he got to about the last rung before, like, we all knew it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
Fatu turned, grabbed Sailor's boot, and he asked him what he was doing. And he looks up to him. I hate you.
Yeah.
And then proceeds to super kick him, gets a massive pop, then he does his moonsault, and then that allows.
That's a badass dude.
Yeah, that if I was in the dark alley and needed help, I definitely. If me and him were cool, I'd definitely call him.
Right. What do you mean if you needed help? You know damn well you would need help in the alley.
Oh, I'm just saying. Me and him are cool.
Yeah, Larry, if you remember, it was a couple months ago. We were watching I think it was a Saturday night's main event, and I said that WWE is going to have a hell of a hard time keeping Jacob Fatu heel, and they leaned right into the babyface.
Yeah,
Yeah,
badass persona, but gets
that
chewed. Yeah.
there's no way in hell they couldn't have kept him heel. He'd have had to
No,
he'd have had to kill somebody on live television, and I don't even think that would have done it.
So I think that feud would play out to where what Tonga and Toma come back. Fatu
They
has to.
still are they still around?
I think.
yeah,
I think they're both hurt actually.
yeah, I think you're
So
right.
I think maybe this will lead. I'm hoping Zilla comes in,
Oh, for fuck's sake,
Mm,
no!
and
I can't stand Zilla.
I'd hate to say it, but Hukuleo's been signed since June of last year.
yeah, what do they do? What are they doing with Hikaleo?
So it's hard to say, but that'll definitely be interesting
Yeah,
to see how that plays out, and who's Seth going to cash in on.
right.
So
CM
then,
Punk.
please,
Jesus Christ.
that'd be funny. Punk beats Cena at Saudi, and then Seth comes out and curb stomps him.
You know what?
One, two, three.
That could be an option. Oh, that there was that asshole talking again.
So then the final match was the tag match: Cena and Logan versus Jay and Cody. My expectations for this match were pretty low. Um, Issues with that match for me. Why is Logan Paul holding a fucking drone in his hand while getting suplexed off the top rope?
I
Because he's
fucking hated that.
because
I know Cal
he's
Al's a huge Logan fan, but come on, man.
I hated that. That you want to make the right. We okay. We're doing a pro wrestling podcast. We know. We know the deal. You go out of your way on national television to make it look phony,
You get suplexed and you hit the
and you're still holding the
you hit the
goddamn
ring and you're
throne.
still holding it. Yeah.
No, that
terrible.
sucked. That's it.
The
Yeah,
really
horrible.
the only thing I liked in that match was when Cena got attacked.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't expect it to be our truth, to be honest, but makes sense. So
That was the worst ending. That was the worst ending of that match. Having Truth interfere. Trash.
Yeah. Yeah,
Trash.
you're right. Yeah,
but
you're right.
that's probably one of the better premium live events that I've seen from them in a while.
I agree. It's probably one of the best in the past couple of years at least. I thought.
Yeah, match quality. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one more thing here. What is your opinion on Mr. Iguana, Jay?
um.
I've been sending Larry videos of it since he was on
Yeah,
Peacock.
but
Yeah,
uh, man, I don't know. I equate him to Orange Cassidy.
really?
It like, what's the ceiling? He's not going to main event Mania.
No,
He's not. I mean, can you sell T-shirts? Absolutely. They're already doing it.
they should capitalize on his popularity now and start selling a bunch of those Layescas.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I
He,
did like the match that he was in. Like he acted like a damn lizard half the time. Like he got hit and then fell back on his back hair and landed
yeah,
like
yeah.
it was funny. There needs to be a little bit of comedy in the wrestling, I think. And
No,
then
you're
and then the standing Spanish fly to Lindsay Dorado. Like, come on, it was
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. No, you're not wrong, and I understand that. But at the same time, I don't need to be beat over the head with that. It's phony,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and that to me is not only is it phony, but I'm gonna shove it in your face, and I don't like that. That's just me. Yeah,
yeah,
everybody likes what they like. Like Stryker was a Orange Cassidy fan. We went down to Pittsburgh. He went and got his autograph. I wouldn't step 10 feet within that autograph line. Like, yeah, you're
you.
a music guy.
That's a lie. Quit lying to the people of Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. You took that picture of me and
I
him.
did. I did not take that picture.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You was drunk. You don't remember.
Well, you can say that for the last 15 fucking years and make me believe it. I did not take that picture.
All right.
I would not
I
have lended my hand to that.
I think you did, Jay. You know I'm never wrong, right?
Well, that's what you like to publicize. So yeah, we'll go with that. But Reese, Mr. Iguana, they need to capitalize on it however they can. If they can sell those puppets and those T-shirts, God bless. And I may even own one just for shits and giggles.
And if you seen NXT last night, they're starting to advertise those AAA guys like Psycho Clown
I
and
like
then
Psycho. I like Psycho Clown. It's just it's all that Lucha Libre is. It's all like gimmick, and that I guess it's just a different genre of wrestling that I just don't know. But
but so watching Worlds Collide, in the Lucha Libre, I was more. I don't even know how to explain this. My eyes were glued onto that, but when AEW showcases Lucha Libre, it's like, oh, that spot was unnecessary. This spot was unnecessary.
I agree.
Like,
It
like why? Like,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
understand that.
I think I don't know me either because I think AEW um the AEW has a bad name, and for me, it's because of the Young Bucks. When it's all that flippity floppity horse shit, I just think of the Bucks right away, and it turns me off.
Yeah.
But then I can watch a guy with a goddamn puppet on his shoulder, and that's okay. It doesn't make sense.
That's terrible.
It just doesn't make sense.
All right, so that's it for Money in the Bank recap. Thanks, Reese, for putting that together and making us go almost a fucking hour now.
Ain't it nice to not have them gums flapping over each other?
About time. Jeez. All
Oh,
right.
I know. Yeah, okay, okay. We know because you're the only one that contributes. You're the only one that gives a shit. We don't care. We don't contribute. Jesus Christ. You know what? I've had it.
Hey,
You in the ground you walk on.
I think I broke Reese. Oh,
And
see ya. See ya. Well, that didn't take. If I would have known that would have did, I would have did that at the beginning. But anyway, Raw recap, ladies and gentlemen. AJ defeated Chad Gable. Roxanne Perez moved on to the next round of the Queen of the Ring. Sami Zayn also moved on to the next round of King of the Ring. Bailey returned, Reese, attacking Becky Lynch.
Purple hair
Uh,
Bailey.
what's that?
Purple hair Bailey.
Yes. Yep. And I don't avoid nothing. I don't know what you're talking about, Kello. But one thing I want to talk about real quick, Reese, before we get off of here. We've talked about Braun Breaker before many times. It came up in subject. And after Money in the Bank and Monday, I have a new. I had to say it, and I hate to say it, but Braun Breaker's probably the overall best talent in WWE right now. He's got the look. He's got the charisma. He got power. He got speed. Did you see him leap? I can't remember if it was Money in the Bank or Monday, but holy shit, he jumped.
He speared
Amazing.
El Grande Americano there at Money in the Bank.
Yep. Amazing.
I think as the case with any sports player have to be put on the right team, right system, right players around them. I think pairing him with Paul Heyman was great. I think that elevates him. So then he doesn't necessarily have to do the talking. He can just wrestle.
I agree. Yep.
So that was. I mean, I've been a fan of his since day one when he was on. What was that? Level Up or whatever.
Yeah.
He come out and I thought he'll be champ one day.
So I'm just seeing these comments that weren't showing up on thing. Bill Ladicka says JJ is wired up. Love it. Troy Fritz says Sam Adonis. Troy says best in the world, the measuring stick. I believe he's referring to me. Bill Ladicka says 1 more hour. And Troy says I agree. Sorry guys, I didn't see him come up on our comments.
They're not coming up on.
Yeah, so sorry about that. But thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. But yeah, Reese, what do you think? Braun Breaker, 9.5 out of 10 right now. What do you think?
I give him a 9. That way, there's always room to grow.
He's impressive. Justin Donahue, thanks for tuning in. He says I agree with Stryker. I don't know what he's referring to about that because I'm just seeing these comments now. But yeah. So, any last words you want to talk about before we get off here, Reese?
I know I messaged you last night.
Did you?
If you were watching NXT.
Oh yes.
Now, IWC as a whole, whenever somebody changes their, moves to a different company, changes their name, stupid. I even posted in a group that the Mariah May's new name was dumb. But after reading why her name is now Blake Monroe, I feel like an ass.
It's something about her niece, right?
Yeah, her niece's name is Blake.
Okay.
She's in the Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, okay.
Still, part of me thinks it's a ripoff of Tony Storm.
Yes.
The Monroe part.
Yep.
But the Blake thing, I'm a family guy. I get it. So I apologize, but still, I mean,
Right.
I thought it was dumb when Gunther went from Walter to Gunther, but it grew on me, so maybe this will grow also.
Right. Yep, absolutely. But yeah, I mean that's all I got for tonight, Reese. That's all you got. Do you want to plug anything before we get off of here?
Uh, isn't there a big event coming up in almost 2 weeks?
Yeah, June 22nd. You talking about APWF
Yeah.
in Indiana, Pennsylvania? Uh, APWF presents Redemption at S&T Bank Arena. We got Rhino will be in the house, big time Bill Collier, or William Trudeau, or Bill Collier. All three of them might be there. I'm not sure what's going on, to be honest. Spencer Slade. We got Braden Elliott. We got a whole bunch of all-star cast of wrestlers. The boys from Buffalo are coming down by the carloads.
Better call Fatu for backup.
Yeah, we're gonna need backup. That's for sure. You can get your tickets at www.apwfwrestling.com, and you can also get them at the door at the day of the event. But that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in to Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. That is the Freak Reese with his phone vibrating. At least I hope it's his phone. And I am the King Striker. We will see you next week. Oh, real quick. Don't forget, starting in July, Reese, we're going to be live every Wednesday night starting in July.
And I'll be there as long as I don't have to unsink any damn boats.
Steve, settle down. All right. Anyway, guys, Reese, thank you for coming on. Until next time, I am your host, King Striker. That is the Freak from Q Creek, Reese. Have a good night. Enjoy. Be nice to one another. We'll see you next week on Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk.
I got nothing else.
Is that it, guy?
That's it.
Cut it.
Cut.